Good evening, everyone. Welcome back. We are live. Good to see you. Tonight we are talking about online arbitrage. My name is Nathan Shearer. We will get underway in just a couple of minutes. I've got heaps to show you tonight, so I'm going to fly through tonight's session. I'm excited. This is some really cool stuff. I've not long discovered this myself. I'm putting it into action as we speak. It's pretty exciting how to get products sold without actually physically handling them yourself. As someone who's been doing e-commerce and physical products for the last couple of years, that's extremely exciting to me. Sitting up till midnight packing orders is not fun for me. Shipping products all over the world is not fun for me either. So being able to remove those from the process and still make money, I'm all for it. So tonight we'll be talking about online arbitrage, which is a strange term. I'll explain exactly what that means. I'll show you how it works, putting it all together. So tonight we're talking about how to plug in two really simple tools and how to sell products to customers without actually having the products, which is pretty cool. Let me come back to myself. Tonight, I actually don't have any slides to show you. I just had that up there. So I had something to show you while I was getting everything ready on my side. I am looking very green tonight. Actually, it's starting to look a little bit better now, but I was all green before. I don't know what happened. My name is Nathan. Welcome to this week's session. I'm excited to share tonight's data with you, information with you. If I go too fast, let me know. If you are watching live, jump on to the chat box and say hi. If you are watching the replay, /replay, to get onto there. All the details from tonight's session are on there, and just down the bottom you can chat. If you are on the replay, you can chat to us, still chat live, but you won't be able to chat with everyone who's obviously on the session tonight. So I do have some things to show you. I don't have slides prepared tonight, but I have put the information that I've got to show you in the slide deck that's there tonight anyway. So if you grab the big blue button, press download bonus, you'll get it with tonight's information anyway. But I do want to show you kind of live, if that's cool. So I'm going to show you how to find products that are selling, how to connect those products to you getting paid for them, and then how to put those products in front of customers. So if you follow me along here for a second, would you like to buy X product? X product being something that's getting sold a lot, very popular. So find someone that likes that product, put it in front of them. Would you like to buy this? Yes. Click here, buy, pay me. I'll send that order off to someone who fulfills that. And that's it. I get money. You get your product. Happy. Sounds too good to be true. It's kind of drop shipping, yes, but it's a very different drop shipping than you might have seen before. So we are taking products that are selling on places like AliExpress, which are ridiculously cheap. We are wrapping ourselves around them as a business and then selling those on. So I'll show you exactly how that works. And then there's no 8,000 systems and automated orders and contacting suppliers in China and things like that. None of that. It's literally plug this system into this system, and that's it. It's all about finding the customer then. So sound pretty cool, huh? I want to show you exactly how that works. Sorry if I keep looking over here because I need to actually get things ready on this side because, as I said, I don't have slides tonight because I want to show you this actually live. So I've got my account. I've got basically the whole process set up. So I'm just going to share that with you. Again, if you are watching us live, /live, you can jump on to say hi, and there's a chat box there. If you have any questions about where we're up to, you can ask them there if you're on live. If you're on a replay, pop them down the bottom. Any generic questions, leave them to the end. We'll have some time for it then as well. So what are we talking about here? So this is a very busy slide, but I just want to give you a quick overview of what we're talking about. So we are talking about, as I said, people buying physical products and us having an ability to obviously get paid for that customer buying them rather than sending them off to someone else and hoping they get paid and hoping we get paid for it. So this is not affiliate marketing. This is actually us running the store. Then we're using a system that sits in the middle. So we plug our store into this system, and that system connects to wherever these products are being fulfilled from. So I'm going to show you the simplest one. You don't need to get involved with Amazon. You don't need to have any full-on e-commerce store. I'll show you exactly how to set it up really, really simply. So you can literally go and find a product, copy the images onto your page, and take payments, and everything else will be sorted out. Sound pretty cool? So that was a very busy slide, but that's the whole process, just to give you context, and then I'm going to break it down for you. So it's very, very simple. So we'll go back again, and I'll show you this one as well. So where are we starting? Let's start with finding products. Now, I apologize for the inappropriate images on here. I have no control over the top selling products on AliExpress. But what we're talking about here is products that are selling for reasonably priced products. These are products that are really hot at the moment. So AliExpress is obviously a Chinese-based marketplace. Now, obviously, it's all in English, so that helps us that's our natural language. You can change it up here, but AliExpress is probably one of the biggest online marketplaces that has physical products that you can read in English. It connects a lot of the store providers on here, a lot of the manufacturers and things use AliExpress as their front or their front of their store to get people to buy in huge bulk amounts from them. And then obviously if you want huge bulk amounts, then you go off to something like Alibaba and connect with the supplier directly. AliExpress, on the other hand, is more, I would like one piece or one lot or one bag, one set of units of a certain thing. Maybe you would sell a couple of tempered glasses for the front of your iPhone. And then you can sell those to a customer. Here's a 3-pack of these. Replace them all for your family or whatever it is, and you can sell them as a 3-pack, something, however that sort of comes. Pairs of glasses. These are the top products. So I've come into AliExpress and I've gone to best sellers. And this gives you all of the hot products. You can guarantee that these products are selling really well. They're breaking down by categories. So depending on who your market is, or if you just literally want to go for something simple, just go for the stuff on the front page. So that's all well and good. We know where to find products that are selling well. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. So we can take these products and we can sell them. Now, these products, as you may or may not have seen, there is the ability to find these sort of products and see what they are selling for in the Western markets. So if I jumped onto Amazon.com, and let's say I hadn't planned this ahead in time. I don't want to go for underwear, but let's go for night driving glasses. We could find a pair of those maybe. Let's go night driving glasses, which is hilarious. So let's see if we can actually find the actual pair. Looks a little bit like these guys here, fit over glasses, or is it these ones here, Fiori? Let's have a look at what they were on here. They look very much like these ones here. So they're selling for about $17 US. Now that if these prices are in US as well, let's just pretend it's Australian dollars. So $17 they are selling for. They are available per piece on AliExpress for $1.95. So, okay, let's say we now can find a customer that would buy these. These are the value of these is about $17. So you can sell these for $17. They are selling on Amazon. They've got ratings, they've got rankings, they've got all that sort of stuff. And that's around about what the price is. They seem like a reasonable quality. You've got images here you can use for your own sales funnel page, but literally you need to recreate an image, a buy button, and connect that to a payment gateway, which I'll show you how to do that in a moment. But that's all you need to do on your side. Everything else is taken care of. And I'll show you exactly how that works in a moment. But literally, this can be set to sell to a customer, and you've got all the information you need. You've got all the images you need. You can take all of the images, all of the copy. You probably do some better copy yourself. Put on there. But if I add that to my cart, it turned out exactly what my shipping would be. So you'd have to factor that in for your customer. Free shipping? Are you kidding me? Okay, so we might have stumbled on a very clever one. So that is a product that's selling for less than $2, available, and is selling for almost over $15 on Amazon. So if you offered that this is a $17 pair of glasses, I can give them to you for $12 today, or even $10 today. That's almost half price. That's crazy. How can we do that? We are amazing. It's the sellout line. It's the last of the available line, or whatever you want to call it. Some sort of offer to get people to take notice. $10, and you'll be making $8 on every single purchase. So you've got $8 you can play with to advertise this, which is crazy to sell one of those. So, okay, that's literally product research in 5 minutes. Here's some good selling products on Amazon. On AliExpress. Let's go and find out what they're worth, what their value is. Now, what do we do next? So we need a store. Now, the simplest store in the world literally is ClickFunnels. Now, I've talked about this in the past. I won't go into too much details, but literally you can grab a ClickFunnels account, 14-day free trial, but it has, all you need is the 2 pages. So buy my product. I'll have an image of my product here, and purchase on a purchase page with a thank you page saying you've got it. Thanks very much. See you later. That's it. Done. You can take the images from it, copy and paste the images in there. You turn on your payment gateway, so Stripe, PayPal, whatever you want to take the money. So the money will be in your account. You've taken that, and that's your store. That's literally your e-commerce store in a box. 1 page, 1 product. And you can create a Facebook ad and push people to that if you like. That's the simplest way to get started. But that's effectively your store. If you connect up ClickFunnels, you'll have this full store functionality built in for a sales funnel for this product. So we've got our product in here. Let's say this is our page. We've got our product in here and our order form on the right. I know this is an email order form. I didn't have time to actually mock up a full order form for this, but they're built into ClickFunnels. So you just drag and drop a order form in here. It'll take the credit card details. That's literally the store side. So our whole store can subsist on 2 pages. 1 and 2. Thank you. Here's your receipt, and here's your product, and here's your receipt. So that's pretty much it on that side. The only other thing that you need, obviously, now the customer has purchased this. They've given you money. How do they get their product? So what a lot of people have been doing up until very, very recently, and why I thought this was going to be harder than it. Oh, actually, I found out it was hard afterwards. I was able to connect my products to my store. I was able to find these things. I was able to find a drop shipper, but they all wanted me to send them details of orders. And some of them had different tools. Some of them I couldn't connect to AliExpress. I have to actually take the order. Then I have to go and find the product in AliExpress. Then I have to put the order in, put the customer's address in. So many places for me to misprint and end up saying it to the wrong customer, all that sort of stuff. So lots of problems with this model in the early days. But now that we have a tool called Orderlytics, we can actually have, and if I can show you, do I want to show you the inside of that? Probably just easier to see it on here. All we need to do now is connect that ClickFunnel, which actually is really, really simple. It's a button inside of ClickFunnels and a copy and paste of a hook, what's called a hook, a piece of data. Orderlytics will see this order come through, and you'll connect Autolytics to the product. And I know they're using Amazon in this image, but replace Amazon with AliExpress. So we found that nighttime driving goggles. We tell Autolytics that this is the nighttime driving goggles we'd like. We've taken an order. Now it could be one order, it could be two. They could have ordered 5 of them. They could have ordered the nighttime goggles plus an upsell of something else that we've put on the funnel as well. We connect Autolytics to that. We just tell Autolytics that this is the product. It will take the product automatically, take that order, confirm that the customer has purchased, confirm that you have your dollars. They'll take that order, the order ID and the order processing through and make that payment for you on AliExpress, purchase the product, enter in the customer's address, return the tracking information, and you'll be able to pop that straight back to your customer. So they won't see anything from AliExpress. They won't know that it's coming from AliExpress. They won't know that you're drop shipping. And that's another thing with drop shipping is a lot of drop shipping companies will on-send your product, and they'll have things on their packaging, on their boxes, on their shipping, and all that sort of stuff, saying that it's come from them. Now, obviously, AliExpress is going to send you from China, so that you're not going to be able to get away from that part, but everything else will come through you. So it's just the fulfillment that gets done by AliExpress. So literally, you are finding a customer, putting a product in front of them, and everything else is dealt with by a machine. Pretty cool, huh? So I don't know about you, but I'm super excited to get this up and running. I have my account up here. I will have, by the next time we talk, a bunch of products in there as well. I'm actually pretty keen. Normally in the Amazon, in the physical products game, people don't usually share their products and what they're selling because it's so easy just to copy them. I'm not too concerned about that at this early stage. I actually think by next session that we have, I'll have my products ready. I actually want to share what I've done. So if that's all right with you guys, I'm actually going to show you the products that I'm selling. You can feel free to copy me. I'd prefer that you didn't, but I'll show you the whole thing end to end. So it's literally finding products that are popular on AliExpress, finding out how much the real dollar value is for these products in a marketplace that's selling them. So I know that these, I can show you on Jungle Scout, just what this market is doing. So actually these HD night vision wraparounds, $2.50 to $20.50, which is interesting. But they are all selling really well. I knew they would be because they're in the top list of AliExpress, but we can have a look. They're selling really well on Amazon. So there's over $120,000 now. One of them's obviously pumped us right up. These Duduma guys are actually doing really, really well, whoever they are. I can't see them anywhere. Which one are they? Duduma, that's these guys here. So that's your real standard stock standards. They're doing $90,000 a month. That's just crazy. All right, so there's plenty of revenue coming through on even just on one channel on Amazon. So these things are selling really well. Literally, we stumbled onto these tonight. I just picked one out of the list, but they're obviously doing really well because they're on the homepage of AliExpress. Lots of people are searching for them. Lots of people are buying them there, and potentially lots of people who are selling them on Amazon are buying them there. But you can literally start with things that are on this page, knowing that they're popular. You don't even need high-end photography or anything. You just find something that actually looks reasonably well on here, take the image, build the offer, put that. You can even use that image as your Facebook image, saying 10% off, 50% off, 80% off, that's 75% off today only, that kind of thing on your ad. Land them on that ClickFunnels page. So Here you are, get 80% off this. I keep thinking about underwear because it's right in the middle there. Sorry, guys. 80% off this funky hat today, or these solid color zipper hooded woman spring jacket. That's too many keywords. Summer dress, probably a hard one to do. More, you want things that are that are going to fit people. So I wouldn't go for things that are certain size range or things like that just yet. But that backpack's probably pretty cool. Shoes are a hard one, hats are a hard one, but glasses maybe not. Wallets maybe not. iPhone cases and things like that, pretty hard to sell, but you get the idea. Grabbing a product from here, thinking about who your market is and getting it in front of them. Simple ad. Image on the page, purchase now, a thank you page that says your product will be out to you in however long. Check with the supplier that says 23 to 47 days, then you might want to tell them it'll take up to 6 weeks, but we'll get it to you as fast as possible. You might want to check that with your supplier to make sure they're going to be able to get that out a little bit faster. You might be able to ask for more faster, $14 registered post airmail to get a little bit faster. That's probably obviously a very expensive way of doing it, but maybe it's 3 weeks is okay with a customer. 2 to 3 weeks, we'll have it out to you, or they could pay more to have it expressed, something like that. But then Autolytics will do the connectivity for you. So you've literally told them they can buy it on this page. They buy it. Autolytics handles the rest. It contacts AliExpress, puts an order through, gives them the address, takes all the shipping details, takes all the shipping tracking and all that sort of stuff back, and sends that on. Takes that back out of AliExpress, sends it back onto your store and to your customer so that they're all aware. And it's all happened in the background without your involvement. Pretty cool, huh? So I'm super excited about this. I finally found one that does the whole lot. So Autolytics is pretty cool, does the whole thing. I had checked out things like Orbolo before, and you needed to have a full-on Shopify account. But you can pretty much do the whole thing with just ClickFunnels. I have ClickFunnels. I have Shopify as well. I've got a WooCommerce store. I've got a whole bunch of things. But the way if I can minimize as much as possible, I can test out these products. Now, eventually, I'll probably end up selling the products myself or private labeling them, or finding out the customers really like the glasses, but they didn't like the funny end on them. They wish they had a softer end so it didn't scratch their head. If I get enough customers that are buying it, they're happy with it, but they're just not happy about that part, then I can contact the supplier and say, hey, can I have 1,000 of these at that price? But can you just fix the knob bit on the end? It's a little bit rough for people's heads. And then I can go back, and I've got customers who have already purchased that I can say, hey, there's a new version of this, and I can go back and sell it to them as well as the upgraded version, and potentially even more than $17. So you can see how this could really quickly turn into a very large business, and all you're doing really is just testing products. So the simple test is the fact that these are already selling. So you already know they're selling. The test really is, are you able to get it in front of the right customer? So you've got plenty of margin, which is profit, to play with on this. So if you're getting it for $2 and selling it for potentially 10 to 17, you've got plenty to play with. There's no other fees involved. Autolytics has I think it's like 10 to 50 cents or something per order. Stripe fees would be a few cents on a few dollar order. That's it. There's no other fees involved. There's no storage fees like Amazon has. There's nothing else at all. So you've got so much profit you can play with, and that whole profit you could spend on trying to find your customers, whether it's Facebook ads, whether it's Google ads, whether it's putting it into marketing spaces. So there's so much extra funding there you could use to find customers. So acquiring customer, you can spend a lot of money to try and find them, which is great. And then obviously, as you are able to find your customer, you'll be able to know where they are and reduce that spend over time, increasing your profit over time. Pretty cool, huh? So that's what I've got for you this evening, guys. Definitely a bonus episode. So I would definitely check out tonight's notes. Go and have a look at Autolytics. There is some really cool. If you just jump on the bottom here, there's a link to Autolytics as well. You can go and check that out. There is a really awesome video that they've got on their page showing you how it all connects up. So you just connect up Autolytics. If you've got a Shopify store, you can connect up your Shopify store to Autolytics and just basically start adding in products. You can connect it straight to AliExpress or even Amazon FBA if you want to do it that way as well. But it's super easy. It does some awesome reporting for you that you probably didn't know existed. But as I said, you can connect Shopify, you can connect it to Amazon FBA. This thing basically connects your whole back end together. One tool to rule them all, if I'm allowed to coin a phrase on that one. So it's very, very cool. All right, that's what I've got for you this evening, guys. If you are interested in finding out more about Autolytics, obviously there's a link down the bottom. You can jump on and go and have a look. They've got some really, really cool videos you can go and check out that show you exactly how this whole thing works. There's a video that explains this in full detail. Now, as I said, it's a very involved image, but trust me, it'll make sense when you go and have a look. All I've talked about tonight is this part, ClickFunnels, Autolytics, and then AliExpress. So I've replaced Amazon FBA here with AliExpress. So that's all you need to make this whole thing happen. You can expand it right out to do your entire e-commerce landscape. If you've got a Shopify store, if you've got Amazon FBA, if you've got a whole bunch of different payment gateways, you've got a whole bunch of different storefronts, all that sort of stuff, you can have all of that all fire through Autolytics. So all of your fulfillment, drop shipping, order tracking, all that sort of stuff all comes through one place, and it's all automated. So you don't need to touch any of it, which is amazing. So right now I have an e-commerce store that I have to do so much physical work, so much manual stuff. I've tried a whole bunch of different things to plug into Zapier this and API that and connect up that and automate this, but there's still so much manual stuff in there. Discovering this has completely changed my mind on staying with an e-commerce model. So I'm actively looking for buyers for one of my businesses at the moment, to get rid of the one that has a lot of this physical stuff that I'm doing myself and there's no way out of it, to move more to one of these fully automated or programmatic e-commerce, which is like they say here, 24/7 automatic ordering, which is really, really cool. So if you can do the automated customer order processing, order fulfillment, and order tracking, that's 90% of the work is done by this one tool. All you need to do is get your product in front of customers. Now, the other great part about that is your product, you can test it. You don't need to actually go and buy 500 units, 1,000 units, 50 units to test it out. You can literally test out the image. Can I sell this to someone? Copy, paste, Facebook ad, send them over to the page. Will they buy it? Do you like this? Do you like this? Do you like this? Do you like this? Here's a 2016 mini car DVR camera for $49.95. Would you like to buy one? They're half price, $29.95. I'm still going to make $10 on each one of them. I've done no work. There's nothing there. I've got $10 I can spend on Facebook ads for every single person that comes across and buys. Now, if it costs you $5 to get in front of 1,000 pairs of eyes on Facebook, how long before one of those 1,000 would actually buy one of these cameras? Let's quickly do that. DVR car camera. That one there looks very simple, doesn't it? Could be that one. What do you think? Full HD car DVR 180p. Let's have a look if that's the right one. It does look very similar, doesn't it? It absolutely is. And this is this 2 or 1? You have to choose. So it's 1. All right. So that's crazy down. All right. Let's have a look and see what the packaging is, making me choose one. It's a blue one. Add to cart. Let's go and have a look at our cart. I need to check. Sorry. Memory. Add to cart. View shopping cart. $2 delivery. So $21 in total. And they're selling for 24. So they're a little bit more expensive on AliExpress than I expected. But that's okay. 20. I'm not even sure if this one has the arm for it. Maybe they're selling the arm as a bonus. 22. So these are obviously people who are doing the drop shipping direct from from AliExpress. But there's not a lot of margin in there for that one. But that's okay. That's one example. They don't have a lot. They're obviously getting them in bulk to be able to offer them cheaper. But as you can see, there's plenty there. And if we grab Jungle Scout and find out how much they're actually selling of them, what are they called again? That one there. Oh, it hasn't got any yet. No information yet. But as a product across the market, they are selling huge amounts. Almost 200 grand on the first page per month of these types of products. So definitely another popular product. You could grab anything from here, chuck them up and test them with some Facebook ads, get them in front of some people, see if they'll buy. You've got plenty of margin to work with and nothing to lose. You don't have a whole bunch of product that you can't sell because all you've got is literally a page you've put up to try and sell it. And a little bit of Facebook ads. If it fails, you've got some information from Facebook telling you that this didn't work. So you know not to do that next time. Pretty cool, huh? All right. So that's this evening's session. I hope I have excited some of you with what you can do with two simple tools: a marketplace and some Facebook ads. So, quick recap. The two simple tools: ClickFunnels and Autolytics. The marketplace, you can use Amazon FBA, you can use AliExpress, and all you need then is customers. And you can get that from something as simple as Facebook ads. If you've already got existing customers, fantastic, use those. But test out products that are selling in your niche that are popular on here. Get them in front of your customers. Get them across a simple sales funnel page to purchase. Connect that to Autolytics and have AliExpress handle all the rest. Right, I am going to jump off and start playing around with this because I'm very excited about it. It's very cool. It's the next level model for me. After I've found my niche, I've found a few products. I've got a few customer lists already that I can work from, especially around. I mean, I jumped on this product from this list. This wasn't pre-planned, but as soon as I saw that there, that's actually a product from my niche in the biohacking space. So I knew that I would be able to get that in front of a customer. So that's why I grabbed that one off there. But if you have a customer ready, awesome, find products on AliExpress that your customers would like. Send an ad to them. Send them to a simple page, see if they'll buy. As long as you can make a couple of bucks on there, that's a couple of bucks for nothing. Like you get zero other costs, which is amazing. All right. Cool, huh? That's this evening's session. I hope that was helpful, useful for you guys. I have to jump off because I have another session coming straight after this as well. But if you are watching us live, you can jump on the chat anytime. We'll leave that open for a little while longer. Otherwise, if you're watching this in the replay, /replay, jump down the bottom. There's a chat box there that talks directly to me. You can grab me anytime as long as I'm not asleep. But leave a message there and I can get back to you later on. Any questions about this? All of tonight's notes, apart from some of the live stuff, obviously, is in tonight's download bonus. So you can hit the big blue button and grab all the details from there. But I urge you to jump down and have a look. If you haven't looked at ClickFunnels before, there's a 14-day free trial. Yes, that's my affiliate link. If you want to go and have a look at that, it's awesome. I've replaced 95% of my websites with this tool. It's so good. The link underneath that is Autolytics. So jump on and grab a look at that. It's such a cool webinar. They've run a really simple explainer video that shows you exactly how Autolytics works. There's a bit more of the overall sort of big picture. So it does explain that whole picture that we had up there before and how it could work for a fully fledged e-commerce physical products business. So if you are an existing e-commerce seller, or if you want to get into e-commerce, then it will show you how the whole thing would work end to end. I've just broken down how you could basically how you could start. So let's find a product that's selling already, put it in front of people, see if they'll buy it. We don't need to do any more work. We literally take the margin. That's the whole thing. So you can start there. You can then take that, build a brand around it, sell similar products to each other, and then start to take those products and find the suppliers and make them yourself, put your own logo and all that sort of stuff on there. So there is a long-term goal with this, or you can just go for short-term and see if you can get in front of people who are buying these products that are popular already. All right, that was the whole session this evening, guys. I hope that was useful for you, and I'll see you next week.